My name is Dorian, and today we are going to be starting my Raspberry Pi series. Yay! Today we will go over how to set the Raspberry Pi up and the materials you'll need. So what you'll need first is obviously a Raspberry Pi. You can use any version, but I'd prefer Raspberry Pi 3B Plus or Raspberry Pi 4. I'm just saying. You will also need an HDMI power adapter for the monitor. You'll need a monitor, in this case is my TV, right here. And then you'll need a keyboard, a power source, which for me is just a simple power source, an Amazon plug, and an adapter. And then you will also need a micro SD card or just an SD card and an SD card or micro SD card adapter, which I have right here. Here is the micro SD card, here's the SD card slot, and here's my adapter. Now you need a computer for this too. First thing I have to do is plug this micro SD card into the computer. Just gotta plug it in. Oh yeah, you also want to need a mouse, because in the beginning you really need a mouse if you don't have one, because you need to click next for the setup. So you'll need a mouse. And now here is the things. I already installed Raspberry Pi, but if you haven't, I'll just give you the quick steps. So you open up your Edge, you open up your browser. Here's the browser, and then you go search up raspberrypi.org. There. And here, there will be a software spot. I also recommend learning from here. I don't know anything, but I do recommend learning. But from software, you click Our Software. Now, the quick and easy way, you can download the quick and easy way is an imager, but you can download, you can go to software, Raspberry Pi OS, Raspberry Pi desktop, but I think you'd probably prefer an imager. So you have to click download for Windows. Oh shoot, I regret doing that. Okay. So you want to click download for whatever you have. If you have a Mac, yeah, download for a Mac. If you have an Ubuntu, just download it and follow the instructions here. Now what you'll want to do is move the imagery you've downloaded. I mean, in the imager, there will be okay, let me just go to my imager real quick. Yeah, there. Yes. Now you have to click yes because it's adding. And there will be a choose storage space. And since the thing, yeah, it's right here, I won't use it because it's already downloaded, and I don't want to wipe all of my Raspberry Pi progress there because I do actually have some progress there. So I don't want to install, but then you need to choose your operating system. I would recommend OS, it's just whatever you have. And then you go write. And writing will take like 5 minutes. It could take 30 minutes. I don't know. I can't control your computer. But then it should go into wherever you put it. It'll go into your SD card. You need to find it. And it'll go in here. Oh yeah, you have to format it before. My boot's already formatted. See, it's already formatted. And I'll just eject it. You should eject it so you don't lose anything. There, now I can remove it. And then, generally, if you haven't, I don't know why, but if I plug this in to here, if I plug this into the power cable thing, it won't work. So what I do is extract the micro SD card, extract it, and here's the micro SD card. Then you want to flip the Raspberry Pi open, And then there's a micro USB place where you put the chip. Make sure to put it in like this. Put it in like this, not like this. Not like this, like this. And then just gotta put it in. Oh, this is hard. There, it's in. Now that you've plugged it in, you can go put everything in, like connect your HDMI adapters. So my adapter goes from here. Here's the adapter, and then the cable leads up to the TV. And for this, you just need a plug. I would put this in here. I'm gonna do that later. And the keyboard, you have to connect it through these. And here's the keyboard. And for the mouse, just connect it there. And now I'm going to boot up Raspberry Pi. I'm going to do a quick Google search for proof that this is Raspberry Pi. Oh yeah, when you do boot up Raspberry Pi, it will look something like, oops, oh man, so there's off time. Just gotta wait for it to boot up, but when you do boot it up, it'll reboot for you. Now for me, I already rebooted it, so it won't reboot for me, but it will reboot. And that takes a couple times. Then it'll get you to this screen, but instead of just this plain screen, it'll give you'll have to press start. There's gonna be a message and you have to press start. And then you have to follow the instructions, like if there's black thingies here, black outlines or not. If you have Wi-Fi. If you don't have Wi-Fi, just use a Bluetooth adapter. And for proof, I'm just going to do a quick Google search. So let's go here, use my mouse. I go to the internet. Trust me, this is harder than you think. Now it should open internet soon. There it is. And I'm just going to go, when did World War II end? When did World War II end? DuckDuckGo is it Raspberry Pi's built-in? DuckDuckGo is Raspberry Pi's built-in search engine. So, and it does have an ad blocker built in, and I don't know what that is, but it has some things built in. Just don't worry, it's Raspberry Pi if you do. And as you can see, this is Raspberry Pi, not Chromium. And if I close this, oops, just gotta close, Control W it. And there's trash, there's files, and here is the this is the, what's it called? Oh yeah, the terminal. This is the terminal, and you can write commands here. So, yeah. I think that's all you need to know about setting it up. Next lesson will be some simple Raspberry Pi coding. Have a good day. Bye.